It's All Things Considered, Hawaii Public Radio. Dave Lawrence, grateful you are with us, and I'm just going to be really candid. Today's interview remembrance is an extraordinarily painful intersection between personal, professional, and grief. In 35 years of doing these interviews, one experience dwarfed them all in how I was treated. This cat's class, warmth, originality. And that's where we're starting today, you and me, backstage at a major rock festival, the 20,000-seat Tweeter Center, suburban Boston, night 2, almost this exact date 25 years ago, about 6 p.m., and the guy brings us into the innermost corridor of dressing rooms, as close as one could get. Covering Ozzfest 2000. It's quite an experience being down here for 2 days because it's not only about a lot of different bands, but it's also about a lot of family activity and a lot of dogs, a fleet of children, and some really cool rock and roll parents leading the way for the whole thing. I'm pleased to welcome my next guest, 1/4 of the original Black Sabbath, a massive solo artist on his own, and a rock icon, Ozzy Osbourne.
How you doing?
Thanks for taking the time.
One of my favorite places to play, actually, Boston, in the Boston area. They really like rock and roll around here.
And is that something that just through the years doing the Sabbath tours, it developed?
For me and what I've been involved in, Sabbath and my solo career, it's been great here.
So it leads me to something else. You were on the Ringo Starr, his last solo record.
I just, a guy called Mark Hudson, who I did some writing with many years ago.
Mm-hmm.
It was co-producing it or writing it with him. And I've met Ringo, I didn't actually do anything more but backup singing, and then Ringo wasn't even there when I did my thing.
You've just answered the question. I was just wondering how it went down. So you didn't actually meet him face to face?
I've met him before, but I didn't actually. He wasn't there when I did the backup thing.
How about
I was in the next studio doing some stuff with Tony Iommi.
Before we get on to Iommi, I don't want to get Beatles sidetracked. Have you met any of the other Beatle members?
I've flown with Paul McCartney. I've never had the opportunity to speak to him, but I would love to have met Lennon. I met his son, but I never met him. I met Julian.
I always wondered whether you've interacted with the Beatles, knowing your huge love for the Beatles as one of your...
It's kind of like I'm glad in a way, because I would hate to be disappointed in my... I've had a great kind of fantasy going for a long time about what they're like. When I met Ringo, I wasn't disappointed, but I might be disappointed. And there's lots of rumors I hear about them, you know.
That's something that happens to me all the time, being in radio. Every time I go to meet somebody, I'm like, I really want to do this? Do I want to deflate the image that I have?
Yeah.
You mentioned Tony Iommi, the label Divine, Divine Recordings will be handling the Iommi. Is that for sure?
Yeah, it's a great album.
Yeah, I spent some time with him last summer when you guys were here together.
Yeah.
And he was telling me about it. He's got Ian Astbury on it, Henry Rollins.
Yeah.
You singing on a track on that?
I was, but there was too many tracks, so they pulled me off.
They pulled you off of the Iommi solo record?
It wasn't a great track anyway. I think we could have done a better track. I wasn't really on form that day when I went down to do more work on it.
What's going to be the future of collaborating with Tony on stuff?
If we want to write together, we'll write. The one thing about the Sabbath reunions, we became friendlier than we'd ever been before, you know.
I thought that the interactions on stage really proved that.
Yeah, it was we had a good time.
I was a little disappointed to hear the farewell tour, to hear it being called that.
Well, it's kind of like, you know, what do you do? I mean, we've all got our own solo careers, we've all got our own families, we're all doing okay on the way. I mean, we've all gone our different ways. I was glad for the finality of it. I mean, I've seen it dwindle before. Why let it dwindle again? You know. No, we ended it on a up note. You know. I mean, there's no hard feelings from any of us now. As far as I'm concerned, I have no hard feelings. And
let's set the record straight on something. Tony Iommi, the greatest hard rock guitarist of all time.
I think he's so underrated. It's not even funny. I mean, you know. I think that in his own right, there is not a man to touch him for some of the hardest, heaviest rock riffs of all time. I mean, you got your Clapton's great, he's a phenomenal player and he's well acclaimed, he's recognised. You got your Eddie Van Halen's, you got your the list is endless. Why that man isn't up there with the rest of them, I don't know, because, you know, he may not be a finger-tapping fool, but he's a definite icon in his own. Not just saying because I've played with him. I mean, you will know him when you hear him. He's got a definite sound,
charisma,
a definite style, and he's just got. I mean, It's unbelievable. You know, I don't know why they haven't recognised him. Maybe that's a good thing, or I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad. But
He's the most underrated, underappreciated
I mean,
guitarist.
the guy just comes out with his shit. When I used to be with him in the 70s, he'd come up with an incredible guitar lick, and I'd go, "He ain't never going to top that, you know. He can't top that." And he would just effortlessly just come out with this thing that would blow your mind that much more. And you go, I think, what the f*** goes through his head, you know? Considering that his fretboard fingers plays with false fingertips, how do you do it, you know? The guy's a fucking genius. The combination of Bill Wood, Geezer Butler, myself and Tony Iommi was an incredible driving force. And when you're in the middle of like this vehicle, from the smallest nut on the wheel to the largest cog in the engine, they all fit together to make the car go. So being a part of the car, I never go, "Oh, Geezer," because Geezer was originally. I never take it to pieces. I never think, "Well, why didn't Bill play this different? Why didn't I sing this differently?" It just was. We weren't a created band. We were four local guys that got together and started to write songs, and it worked.
It was a genius arrangement of stuff. Finally, I'll let you go because I know you're busy and you want to get on with your show. I just want to touch base on someone who's about to play here in a couple days, and I'll show you my shirt.
Santana.
Yeah, and I was talking with Sharon yesterday, spent some time talking to her. And
It's fucking great that he won all the Grammys. I think it's great that he got recognised. It just goes to show that there is still some hope. And when you see him "Give Him My Love," and I think he's great. I think it's fantastic.
Yeah, we're supposed to see him this coming week, and yeah, but you've met him.
I've never met him, no.
Never met him, actually.
Tony Iommi has a thing.
Okay.
I don't know, maybe I don't know.
I'm going to pass along your regards to him, though, because I saw you on TV walking into the Grammys that night, on TV giving him the major praise, and I was like, right on to Ozzy for sharing the spotlight like that.
He's one of the greats, you know.
Ozzy, I appreciate your time. Thank you very much, and thanks for talking to us.
Goodbye, God bless you.
And the Grammy Awards factor into getting back to Ozzy after over 2 decades, when in late 2022, his most recent album, Patient Number 9, was up for a bunch of Grammys. It topped the Billboard album sales charts, driving a pair of his songs to top rock radio charts, and giving us a chance for what would be a final reconnection, recorded just 2 days after his 74th birthday. Ozzy, how you doing?
I'm doing all right, actually.
A huge aloha and mahalo, my brother, and a gigantic recent happy 74th birthday.
Thank you. I don't know, mate, to 74. Considering what I've been through, I don't feel that bad.
How did you celebrate turning 74?
Well, Saturday, I just had a lunch. My son came with his babies. My daughter came with her son. I had all my grandchildren from this marriage. But I'll tell you what's happening to me now. Literally, nearly every week, somebody else I know dies.
Right.
When you're younger, it's once every fucking blue moon. But now, my friends are few and far between. Most of them are dead.
It's heavy.
You know, my wife said to me recently, "Do you know what our most valuable asset is right now?" She goes, "Time."
Time.
I really want to get back on stage. I really want to do some gigs.
Well, thinking about that,
I have to start everything from scratch again. My physical training, my vocal work.
when you think of your overall health these days, and so many people concerned.
You know what, I mean, my Parkinson's guy said my case must be the mildest case
Wow.
that he's ever seen. But that's no insurance. I could wake up tomorrow morning and be paralyzed. I don't think about it. Because I'm one of these guys, I don't think about it. Talk myself into having anesthesia, you know.
Right.
Hold on one sec.
Sure.
Can you do some with these f***ing dogs? I can't hear what the guy's I'm sorry. I've got about 15 dogs barking in the house.
I can hear them.
They said, oh, you got Parkinson's. I knew about the word, but that's about it. I didn't know what he did, what happened. I just don't think about it.
You've got a great thing to concentrate on, my brother, which is this patient number 9. You bring this couple of your peers, Jeff Beck and Eric Clapton.
But it turned out that my business manager in England is also Jeff Beck's manager.
Oh.
And I asked him to ask Jeff, and Jeff said, yeah.
Have you ever met Jeff Beck?
Yeah, he was all right.
I guess after you meet the Beatles, nothing's a big deal.
But you got to understand, when I met Paul McCartney, I was like, grrr, you know, biggest highlight of my life. my hero.
How about Eric Clapton? Now, he's on the record.
He's a great guy. He was a really nice guy. I'm not one of these guys that wants to be seen with this one and that one. I'm quite a private man, you know.
I know.
Eric Clapton and Jeff Beck. I thought they were going to say, Ozzy Osbourne, fuck off. And Jeff Beck is going, if you don't like it, I'll play it again.
Wow.
I mean, I don't like to be a nuisance to people.
Oh, man, and he wanted to do it. You know, the other part of your story, your entire career has had you associated with the cross.
Well, I was christened Protestant, which is, I don't know what you call that in America. I grew up in primarily a Catholic Protestant area.
Mm-hmm.
I never went to church. I don't believe you've got to go to church to be a good person. But doing something for your fellow man out of the blue is a good... Like, for instance, I'll very often see a homeless person. I'll just give them a bit of cash.
You've got a huge heart, and I appreciate your approach there. How were your marriage ceremonies conducted with Sharon?
Well, we got married in Hawaii for the first time. Then we got married again at a Jewish wedding. But I think we've had ceremonies about 4 or 5 now.
4 or 5 ceremonies you've had.
Yeah, it's my hobby.
Listen to you.
Yeah.
Your final couple questions, Ozzy. When did you get that nickname? Your name is John Michael.
At school, they call me Ozzy. My immediate family, my sisters and brothers, call me John. But if I'm walking down the street and someone wants to go, John, I wouldn't stop.
What an incredible life.
What to do now as well, I want to write another book.
What's the angle?
I don't know, because when you get a ghostwriter, he asks you questions and you answer the questions. It's kind of like an interview, really.
Wow. Well, you can always ask me. I'd be happy to help you work on your book in a heartbeat.
Keep that in mind.
Say again?
Oh, keep that in mind.
I appreciate it, and I really do hope you had fun talking today.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. Where are you now? Hawaii?
I'm in Honolulu.
I was just there about 2 or 3 months ago.
Where were you?
Where were we? In Hawaii. Not Maui. Not Honolulu. I can't remember. We were one of the islands. We had a good time.
What island did you actually get married on?
We got married on Maui 40 years ago. What I used to do is do a tour, play Honolulu, which would pay for the crew.
Makes sense. You play Honolulu, and then that pays for...
Kona, that was the name of the island we went to.
Oh, this recent time, Kona.
Yeah.
Right on. It is Ozzy Osbourne. What a pleasure today. Patient number 9, new album that hit number 1. Guest stars Jeff Beck and Eric Clapton. 2 number 1 hits on the radio. 4 Grammy nominations. How you going to top this, my brother? I have no idea.
You know what? It's kind of like a problem, but I'm sure something will work out.
No doubt, no doubt. Stay safe, Ozzy.
All right, God bless. Take care.
Hi, this is Ozzy Osbourne with Dave Lawrence.